Welcome to our channel. Today, we will explore the shocking scandals that have rocked the history of cinema. From on-set dramas to behind-the-scenes controversies, these stories have caused a stir in the media and left a lasting impact on the entertainment industry. Get ready to embark on a journey into the dark side of Hollywood, where fame, fortune, and scandals often collide. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss the most shocking moments in cinema history. Let's get started. First up is Louise Brooks. Born on November 14, 1906, Louise was a captivating actress whose influence extended beyond her brief Hollywood career. Known for her alluring beauty and signature bobbed hairstyle, she starred in legendary silent films like Pandora's Box, 1929, and Diary of a Lost Girl, 1929. Despite her success, Brooks never fully embraced Hollywood, as she felt it lacked sincerity and preferred an independent life, passionate about literature and the arts. Her personal life was as bold and passionate as her on-screen performances. After ending her marriage to director Eddie Sutherland, she quickly entered a passionate but short-lived affair with George Preston Marshall, owner of the Washington Redskins football team. Brooks was also rumored to have had a brief affair with Greta Garbo, one of cinema's greatest legends. She wasn't shy about expressing herself, even posing nude as a form of protest against societal norms. At just 26, Brooks left Hollywood, marking the end of her acting career. Her later years were filled with financial struggles, but she found solace in writing, sharing her reflections on her turbulent past. Though her career was short-lived, Brooks's unique style and fearless attitude left a lasting mark on cinema history. Her independent and authentic spirit continues to inspire, making her an enduring icon of classic Hollywood. Next is Marilyn Monroe. Born June 1, 1926, an eternal Hollywood icon of beauty and allure. With her signature red lips and an innocent yet captivating gaze, Monroe made an indelible mark in classic roles like Some Like It Hot and The 7-Year Itch. She redefined the concept of allure and became an irreplaceable pop culture icon. However, behind the glamour was a tumultuous life, filled with scandalous romantic relationships. Her two marriages, one to baseball legend Joe DiMaggio and another to playwright Arthur Miller, attracted intense media attention. Monroe's relationship with DiMaggio was filled with passionate love, but his jealousy and her unstable personality led to the marriage's downfall. Her marriage to Miller also faced serious issues, largely due to Monroe's mental health struggles. Her secret affair with President John F. Kennedy became one of the most shocking and talked-about scandals in Hollywood history. Despite living under the harsh spotlight, Monroe was always lonely, battling deep insecurities and psychological issues. Her life was a blend of enchanting beauty and profound tragedy. If you're a film fan and want to discover more untold stories from the world of Hollywood, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications to stay updated with our latest videos. Leave your thoughts and share the most shocking movie scandals you know in the comments below. We always look forward to hearing from you and exploring even more hidden secrets in the entertainment industry together. Finally, there's Diana Dors, born October 23, 1931, a prominent cultural icon in post-war Britain, often compared to Marilyn Monroe for her alluring beauty and rebellious style. Although she appeared in many low-budget films, Dors became more famous for her scandalous personal life and wild parties she hosted at Orchard Manor in Sunningdale, Berkshire. The chaotic parties at her estate, where there were no limits, earned her the title of England's Bad Girl. Stories of hidden camera footage and wild behavior at these parties only fueled her rebellious image. Diana Dors had 3 marriages and numerous affairs, living a passionate and rebellious life. Despite a life full of scandals and controversies, Dors never regretted it. She embraced fame and continued to create shocking stories, becoming an unforgettable icon of a golden era full of allure and controversy. Gary Cooper, born May 7, 1901, was one of the greatest icons of Hollywood's golden age. With his handsome looks and elegant demeanor, he made a mark in classic films, becoming the model of the strong yet silent American hero. However, behind the spotlight, his love life was full of shocking stories and rumors. Cooper was famous for his secret affairs with beautiful co-stars. It was rumored that he was infatuated with many actresses, from Clara Bow to Lupe Velez, but the most scandalous relationship was with Marlene Dietrich, when Velez, his girlfriend at the time, became insanely jealous and even threatened Cooper with a gun, creating one of the loudest scandals in Hollywood at the time. His relationship with Tallulah Bankhead also grabbed attention when she boldly stated that the only reason she came to Hollywood was to use Gary Cooper. Cooper's charm melted many hearts, and his complicated love life became the talk of the entertainment world. Despite his personal scandals, Gary Cooper remains a living legend in the hearts of fans, both captivating on screen and full of drama in real life. Lupe Velez, born July 18, 1908, was nicknamed the Mexican Spitfire for her fiery beauty and strong, captivating personality. She was one of the most prominent stars of Hollywood's golden age, but her life was filled with turmoil and scandal. One of the legends surrounding her death is that she committed suicide by kneeling in the bathroom after being abandoned by her lover while pregnant. However, the truth is that she was found peacefully in her bed by her secretary, marking the end of a tumultuous and complex life. Velez was most famous for her stormy relationship with Gary Cooper, whom she called her true love. However, her jealousy often flared up, leading her to accuse Cooper of having affairs with others, including actress Anderson Lawler. Her bold personality was also demonstrated through shocking actions, such as unlocking Cooper's pants at parties to sniff Lawler's perfume. These actions, along with the rumors about her love life, only added to the allure of the Mexican Spitfire, Lupe Velez, who lived with intense passion and wasn't afraid to stir up public opinion, becoming an unforgettable legendary icon in Hollywood. Errol Flynn, born June 20, 1909, was one of Hollywood's cinematic legends, famous for his handsome looks and acting talent. His romantic roles, particularly as Robin Hood, became iconic, leaving a lasting impression on audiences. However, Flynn's personal life was filled with scandals and endless indulgences. Even during his school days, Flynn gained notoriety for his rebellious and mischievous nature, even getting expelled for secretly dating a female student. Once famous, his life became a never-ending series of parties with alcohol and women. Although MGM tried to protect his image, his personal scandals were impossible to hide. In the 1940s, Flynn faced serious allegations involving his preference for young girls and was even accused of rape. While he managed to overcome these lawsuits, his wild lifestyle severely impacted his health, leading to a decline in his career. Ultimately, Flynn had to transition to television, a regrettable move for a film legend who once ruled the silver screen. Ava Gardner, born December 24, 1922, was an iconic figure in Hollywood, renowned for her alluring beauty and outstanding acting talent. She went through 3 tumultuous marriages, each filled with intense emotions. Her first marriage to actor Mickey Rooney lasted only a year and ended in a scandal involving infidelity. Next, her marriage to conductor Artie Shaw quickly fell apart due to Shaw's controlling and critical nature. However, the most memorable romance of her life was with Frank Sinatra. Their relationship was filled with passion, public arguments and romantic reconciliations, but it only lasted 6 years. Besides her marriages, Gardner had several famous lovers, including billionaire Howard Hughes and actor Robert Taylor. Her stormy love life and romantic relationships became a constant topic of discussion in Hollywood's gossip columns. Ava Gardner can be said to be the queen of dramatic and romantic affairs, an unforgettable icon in the hearts of the public. Vivien Leigh, born November 5, 1913, was a legendary film star, famous for breakthrough roles like Scarlett O'Hara in Gone with the Wind and Blanche DuBois in A Streetcar Named Desire. Not only known for her classic beauty, she was also celebrated for her deeply emotional and powerful performances. Leigh's path to success was not only brilliant, but also filled with challenges, especially in her ambitious marriage to Sir Laurence Olivier. When she first met Olivier in a play, she boldly declared, "That's the man I will marry." Despite Olivier being married to actress Jill Esmond, who was pregnant at the time, the intense love between Leigh and Olivier could not be extinguished. Eventually, Olivier divorced Esmond and married Leigh, leading to a tumultuous and tense marriage. Their relationship was like a living drama, with passionate and dramatic moments similar to the characters they portrayed on screen. The life and love of Vivien Leigh and Laurence Olivier were not just film stories, but an integral part of a cinematic legacy filled with inspiration and controversy. Bette Davis, born on April 5, 1908, was one of Hollywood's greatest actresses, known for her powerful performances and extraordinary independence. Her love life resembled a movie, filled with unexpected twists and dramatic marriages. Bette Davis married actor Harmon O. Ward in 1932, but the marriage lasted only 2 years and ended in a scandal involving infidelity. She then married film producer Arthur Farnsworth in 1934, but he passed away just a year later. However, Bette Davis didn't easily give up on love, and in 1945, she found happiness with director William Weir, though this marriage also didn't last. Ultimately, her marriage to Gary Merrill became one of the most prominent couples in the film industry. Despite her turbulent love life, Davis's acting career remained brilliant. With her strong style and unique personality, Bette Davis became not only a film icon, but also a role model for independent women in Hollywood. Her passionate and mysterious life left an indelible mark on the history of cinema. Clark Gable, born on February 1, 1901, was one of Hollywood's greatest icons, known not only for his acting talent but also for his irresistible charm that captivated women. Gable went through 5 marriages and numerous romantic relationships with his co-stars, becoming a symbol of fleeting love affairs from the beginning of his career. He shocked the world with his relationship with a stage manager who was 7 years older than him, marking the start of his particular taste for older women who were not only beautiful, but also financially generous. Gable's career soared when he signed with MGM, and his fame led to a series of headline-making love affairs, including a relationship with Joan Crawford, which prompted MGM to warn him about the moral clauses in his contract. He also had a scandalous affair with Loretta Young, which led to Young becoming pregnant, causing a great deal of trouble for MGM. Despite his reputation as a ladies' man, Gable's masculine allure continued to make women swoon, with Doris Day once describing him as so masculine but also so innocent, an irresistible combination. Charlie Chaplin, born on April 16, 1889, was a legendary figure in silent cinema, famous for his innocent and endearing roles. However, behind his comedic persona, his private life was filled with secrets and controversies. While he was known for portraying heroic characters on screen, Chaplin married 3 times, and shockingly, 2 of his wives were only 16 years old, a fact that stunned the public at the time. In addition to his controversial relationships, Chaplin was known for hosting lavish parties in Hollywood with his friend Fatty Arbuckle. Interestingly, he was also considered one of the pioneers of the casting couch method, using his power to exploit young actresses. Though he primarily communicated through notes during auditions, these messages were often provocative and confusing. Film historians have even pointed out that he took things too far, turning auditions into bizarre experiences. Despite his troubled personal life, Charlie Chaplin remains one of the greatest figures in film history, making his career both complex and unforgettable. Cary Grant, born on January 18, 1904, was one of Hollywood's most iconic figures, known for his handsome looks and elegant style. However, his personal life was as complex and mysterious as the films he starred in. Grant was married 5 times, all of which ended in divorce, from his brief marriage to Virginia Cherrill to his union with Barbara Hutton, one of the wealthiest women of the time. His relationship with his third wife, Betsy Drake, was particularly interesting, as she introduced him to LSD therapy, helping him explore profound insights into himself. His fourth marriage to Diane Cannon resulted in his only daughter, Jennifer, but also ended in divorce. However, his final marriage to Barbara Harris brought him stability in his later years. Grant's love life was not only tied to famous actresses like Sophia Loren and Grace Kelly, but also surrounded by rumors of a close relationship with actor Randolph Scott. Cary Grant, with his complex and conflicting relationships, remains one of the most controversial and unforgettable figures in Hollywood history. Natalie Wood, one of the great stars of Hollywood in the 1950s and 1960s, was not only known for her film career, but also for being tied to scandals that rocked the industry. One of the most notable events was her sudden death in 1981, when she drowned on her husband Robert Wagner's yacht off the coast of California. While the incident was ruled an accident, many unanswered questions and doubts still linger, leading to theories about potential external involvement. Wood's personal life was also turbulent. She was married to 2 famous men, actor Robert Wagner and director Richard Gregson. However, her first marriage to Wagner ended in turmoil, forcing Wood to face emotional and psychological crises. These strained relationships significantly impacted her public image. Like many Hollywood stars, Natalie Wood couldn't escape the relentless pursuit of paparazzi and the press. Her love stories, particularly her relationship with co-star Warren Beatty, constantly attracted public attention, fueling scandals surrounding her name. Although the scandals in Wood's life couldn't overshadow her legendary film career, they created a complex and mysterious image in Hollywood history. John Wayne, a Hollywood legend known for his roles in Western and war films, left a lasting impact on the history of cinema. However, his career and image were also marred by controversy, particularly regarding issues of racism. In a 1970 interview with Playboy magazine, Wayne expressed controversial views about black people and Native Americans, supporting segregationist policies and criticizing equality movements. He also stated that white people had the right to seize land from indigenous peoples. These statements led to widespread criticism and damaged his public image, especially as they clashed with progressive social values. Despite being a great star of the 20th century, John Wayne's racist views remain one of the major scandals associated with his name. These controversies reflect the complexity of cultural legends and the evolving societal standards over time. Jared Leto, a multi-talented artist and actor, has been embroiled in controversy over behavior resembling a cult, particularly in his role as the leader of the band 30 Seconds to Mars. Despite the band's success, they have faced criticism for traits thought to resemble a cult, with Leto as the authoritarian figure. The controversy stems from Leto's charm and control, both in leading the band and crafting his public image. Some former members and fans have accused him of manipulating and exploiting them for personal gain, creating a tense environment. The documentary Artifact, 2012, captures the band's legal battle, with Leto focusing on controlling the band's image, leading some to believe his leadership style fostered dependence. Off-stage, Leto's behavior further contributed to his enigmatic image, with reports of him sending obsessive messages to fans and creating an atmosphere of worship. The fan community, the Echelon, is said to exhibit a loyalty resembling that of followers, adding to the cult accusations. While denying the allegations, Leto insists that his methods stem from his artistic vision. His reputation remains controversial, with cult-like accusations impacting both his public image and career. Thank you all for watching today's video. The shocking scandals in the history of cinema are not only fascinating stories, but also lessons about the complexities of this industry. Hollywood will undoubtedly continue to witness new events, but these scandals will forever be a part of the story of cinema's development. I hope this video has provided you with some enjoyable moments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next exciting videos. See you in the next one. Have a wonderful day.